Welcome back to The World According to Hunt, continuing to talk about saving Ms. Liberty. My book launched on Tuesday of this week, June 2nd. Please go take a look at Amazon and buy it if you're interested. Today I want to talk about one of the themes that plays throughout the book, dealing with what ended liberty over history. And the first example is the 5,000-year period where humans transitioned from nomadic to agricultural. We settled. And when we settled, we were able to produce food surpluses, and governments came into being in a more formal way. But one of the interesting things that happened is, as 90% of all human beings changed where and how they lived, they gave up enormous liberty. In a couple of millennium, lords and kings and others claimed ownership of the land and the people that lived on it. And the most common job in the world became peasant, which at that time was not a very good job. So liberty was lost due to a massive technology change that had the byproduct of allowing far more humans to live. The second great transition was agricultural to industrial. Started about 250 years ago. Almost everybody noticed, unlike the last one where nobody noticed over 5,000 years. Almost everybody noticed the change going on to industrial. And they noticed both as beneficiaries of all the amazing things that came out of manufacturing, but also as victims because, again, about 90% of people worldwide changed their jobs and where they lived in order to support manufacturing, natural resource extraction, raw materials preparation, transportation, and all the things that went into an industrial society. Today, we're sitting on a change from agricultural and industrial to agricultural, industrial, but information-driven, the information economy, if you will, where we're really switching from manufacturing and product orientation to services orientation. It's happening in one generation, and we all feel it, and it's really scary. And it shows all evidence that it will also lead to about 90% of people changing how they work and where they work, no longer tied to the industrial locations. And with information technology, most people can work mostly anywhere. What's incredible about these changes is for 5,000 years, people really didn't notice, hundreds of generations. 250 years, people noticed. It happened in 3 generations to a lot of people. And so you could talk to your kids and grandkids about what it was like before the Industrial Revolution. What's happening now has happened in about 35 years and could be done in less than 100 years. So it's happening in a single generation, creating a lot of uncertainty and a lot of changes in the world. But the theme that happened each time is that people lost liberty. So agriculturally, they lost liberty to the landowners. Industrially, they lost liberty to the factory, mine, and transportation owners. In information, we're losing liberty to the information owners. Now, it looks very different, but the structure of wealth suggests it's exactly the same. So with less freedom, what does that mean to saving the Statue of Liberty and her goals? Because it's clear that the great forces all lead to loss of liberty over time, and we need to think hard about what it means to preserve liberty. Next week, I'm going to talk about the 3 great organs of society and the role each of them plays in helping preserve or take away liberty. And those 3 organs of society, according to Peter Drucker, and I agree, are the people, the government, and businesses, and each has an important role. Thank you.